Also, Oshawott and Peplupa done. Gosh darn it. Sorry about that.
We broke up. We just couldn't work things out.
Well. Oh, Oshawott went back to kid form. Also, Emoto, you can start highlighting the first part of the stream. I accidentally stopped the stream by accident because I pressed my stop streaming button on my stream deck.
Whack. Seven video games to play on the toilet is an article.
Really?
Oh, that's funny.
What does it say?
I'm gonna go through this. Oh yeah, these are probably mobile games. Crossy Road for iOS and Android. Looks like the image isn't loading, but it sounds like it's kind of a Frogger-ish game. Peggle Blast. Peggle's pretty fun. That's a fun game.
Peggle's actually pretty fun. I've seen like SSO PKC play it. It's a lot.
Fantasy Life for Nintendo 3DS.
Yep.
I haven't played that one. I've seen a little bit.
The Binding of Isaac Rebirth for PS Vita.
PS Vita, right? That console.
Smash 4 on 3DS. People would play Smash on the toilet.
Or we wouldn't have a smashing time.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we used to make jokes about that, like when the Wii U came out and stuff. I don't know if we made it in our group or if others made it, but it's just like, oh, you could like bring the game back to the bathroom and be playing on the toilet while other people are playing on the TV in the other room.
Yeah.
Asphalt 8 Airborne on iOS and Android. No idea what that is. None of the images for the games are loading on this website. Not Golf for Android. Okay, so these are basically all mobile games, so it's kind of whatever.
Get that piece off. Gosh darn it.
There you go.
I'm having a hard time thinking more bathroom-related video games.
Borderlands? No. Yeah, Borderlands 2.
And I'm thinking specifically of games that I've played myself, too.
I'm looking at some potty ones, and I think Michael would agree. Borderlands has some potty.
It has some potty references, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can find ammo in the toilets.
Yeah, and guns. Oh, yeah, Oshawott, cook me something.
I'm gonna cook up something tasty.
Wasn't there a Jackbox game that was full of potty humor?
Oh, dude, I forgot about this game. This game came out on the Wii Virtual Console. I thought it was really funny, but I never played it myself. It's called Boogerman, a pick and flick adventure.
Really?
And, and it has toilet humor in it as well, I guess.
Well, Oshawott may mean some delicious nachos.
I don't remember toilets being so prevalent in Deus Ex, but apparently they were.
The joy of cooking.
I mean, there's probably just like bathrooms on the side or something, just as kind of a to make the environment seem like an actual place.
Yeah. I remember you could see your reflection in mirrors in that game, and like the original one was made in 2000, and so it's like the animation looks really weird when you like watch your character run around.
Yeah, the limbs are really stiff.
Yeah.
Let me take a peek.
That was a good game, though. It's like, I played that in, like, freshman year of high school because my dad had the original CD-ROM of it, but, like, it's on Steam. I just never got back to ever replaying it.
Oh,
but
man.
I did put it, I remember, on my Retroband list of, like, top 100 games because I just thought of it, and I was like, oh, yeah, that game was actually really cool.
Amazing. It makes me dizzy.
In some ways, it holds up really weird because of, like, the animation and the AI of, like, games made in 2000.
Yeah.
And also the fact that it was made by a fairly small team, and they didn't want to pay professional voice actors, so the devs just did the voice acting themselves, and so it sounded kind of awkward at times.
That same thing sounds like it Conkers.
I consider the voice acting in Conquer to be, like, not bad, necessarily.
I mean, it's not bad, but
Like,
it's just like, it just sounds the same.
Like, if it is a surprising fact if you tell somebody that all the voices in that game were done by 3 people total.
It is.
Considering it was a fully voice acted game.
Yeah. I was looking up like N64 batteries on the like which cartridges have batteries, and it looks like Conker's batteries used to use more with the RAM. Or no, actually no. I think it's I don't forget what I did with that. Oshawott, stop being so sad. Here's our new room.
Thank you for the new interior. Want to take a look around?
Okay, what do you got?
Hmm.
Got bicycles.
I know that they have the hand in the toilet and Skyward Sword as well as like a throwback to Majora's Mask, but I'm not going to count that because it's like the same gimmick.
Yeah.
Gosh, let me just look at my own backlog to see what games I've played and try to remember if any of them have toilets.
To the Moon
Great,
has
out of ammo.
toilets.
I want you to have this.
What?
To the Moon has a bathroom.
Yeah, but it's not a prevalent part of like the story or gameplay.
I'm looking at my like Steam list and I don't see much in terms of bathroom. I mean, TF2 doesn't even make any potty humor. Alright, I have to make Piplup happy now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there's in the Dead Rising franchise, you save by going to the bathroom.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, really?
But I never played
Yeah.
Dead Rising. I've seen it, but I've never played it, unfortunately.
Yeah, that game looks interesting. It's kind of like a
It's like a
Dawn
fun.
of the
You guys
Dead
should
kinda
play
thing.
them. I
It's
played
not a
the
game
first
meant
and
to take
second.
itself too seriously. It's just kind of a.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I think I
beat
played
shit
the
out of zombies.
third back when I was younger, but I don't remember.
No, there's no third. The third came back in when it was Xbox One exclusive for a bit.
Yeah, in Dead Rising, the zombies
yeah, I
themselves
did
are
play the
pushovers.
third because I had I bought an Xbox One like probably a good 2-3 years ago, and then like after a year of I think it was a year or two of having it, I sold it.
I was wanting to get an Xbox One, but since the Series X is coming out and it seems to have backwards compatibility with all Xbox games, as well as Xbox 360 ones, for at least most of them, I was thinking like I'll just buy Xbox Series X and work with that.
I'm going with the PS5 if I do get one.
I'm gonna
so.
get both. That's the thing.
Yeah, I'm just sticking with PC since console games tend to migrate their way to the PC and not the other way around.
Alright, I thought of another toilet-related video game to add to my list, which is Night in the Woods. Because there's one scene in the final Greg friendship quest where, like, Greg and Angus have some obvious tension because, like, May's, like, tagging along with them, and she's, like, having a bad influence. And May gets kind of upset, so she's like, fuck this, I'm gonna go vandalize a bathroom just to, like, take out my anger. And so you just, like the true cat that she is, you just kind of throw stuff everywhere and, like, vandalize the toilet paper dispensers.
That's funny.
Yeah, that is kind of hilarious.
Crimes.
Crimes.
Gregory Lee, be gay, do crimes.
Does Kingdom Hearts have any toilet stuff in it? No, I don't think so.
No, because that's Disney. Disney
I don't
do
believe
any
so.
of that.
That's true. Disney.
And yet they have killing and stuff.
I mean, it's fantasy killing. It's not realistic killing, unfortunately.
Going through my backlog already, there are, like, bathrooms and toilets in The Last of Us, but they're not. There's nothing particularly special about them. You occasionally find, like, ammo or med kits in bathrooms or, like, supplies. But that's
Something
about
like
it.
that.
Fallout has toilets.
Yeah, Fallout. Yeah.
Is there any toilet humor in Grand Theft Auto? I feel like there should be, but
Not really.
I don't know enough about that franchise.
Not really. It's more. About...
The games are immature, but they're not that kind of immature.
I mean, there's also Saints Row Saints Row games, but not really. No, there is Saints Row 2. I'll put Saints Row 2 because there's a couple bathroom mini games that I won't go into detail for. You can probably guess what they are like. Let's see. Does any of the Zelda games have toilet? Oh no, I mean you said Majora's Max. Yeah, that one.
I'm gonna add another game to my list, which is Metal Gear Solid for the PlayStation, because I think there was one dude who's like imprisoned in a bathroom at one point in the game, and you go talk to him. And then there's also another cutscene where like Snake is held captive, but the guard has like bad diarrhea, and so he has to keep like running back to the bathroom over and over again.
Oh yeah.
And that's when you like have your chance to like either like hide or like fake your own death to like trick him and like escape.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that scene when I was watching it. Does Super Mario Sunshine have a bathroom?
Okay.
I thought it does have one bathroom.
There might be bathrooms in the hotel level,
Death Road to Canada does not
the
have a
casino hotel.
Death Road to Canada does have bathrooms, but it's not prominent. It's also you could go run runs without having bathrooms.
I feel like the Ratchet and Clank series probably has toilet humor, but I don't remember much about
I need to
those.
play Epic Mickey. I when I'm looking at my backlog, it's just like Epic Mickey's on it, and it's just like, gosh darn it, I really should finish that game.
I remember wanting that game like back around when it came out, but I just heard so much of how terrible the controls were and the camera and stuff, and I was like,
I mean, I could play it on stream, and you can just say it because I heard the story was
sure, I
actually,
would watch, yeah.
Yeah, I heard the game is actually story-wise really good. Control.
Yeah, it sounds like it's an interesting concept. It was made by like a dude who made the story of like Deus Ex and other kind of like story-based like multiple path role-playing games.
Oh yeah, no, it looks really cool, and it has such an interesting idea. I actually enjoyed it a little bit from what I got.
Nick, are there toilets or bathrooms in the Luigi's Mansion games?
Yes, they are toilets and bathroom in Luigi's Mansion.
I mean, I'm not going to add that to my list because I don't know myself, but...
In Luigi's Mansion 1, there is. Luigi's Mansion 3, yes. Luigi's Mansion 2, I haven't played, but I probably will get it. I saw Chugga Conway's playthrough of it.
Death Row.
It's like, I'm looking through this. There's a few games on here that I should go back and play.
I feel like there's probably bathroom-related stuff in the WarioWare games, but nothing that I totally remember.
I would assume
I think there's
so.
some where you have to, like, unroll a full roll of toilet paper in, like, 5 seconds.
Yeah, I would assume so.
The Wario games are really funny. I miss those.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, Tyler, here I'm gonna give you some nachos. Does Tyler like nachos? We'll find out. And tune in the next episode of... Okay, here's Tomodachi Life.
Alright, another game I'm going to add to my list is Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga on the Game Boy Advance, because there's a section where you literally get thrown into, like, what do you call it, the sewer? Not really the sewer, but, like, you get thrown into, like, the castle's, like, plumbing, basically, and you gotta, like, repair the pipes and, like, do plumbing, and, like, actually have Mario be a plumber at that point in the game.
That's funny.
You gotta, like, do plumbing to, like, advance the plot.
Oh, I just realized something, that Oshawott and Piplup are literally our very first divorce in the stream island. Wait a minute, is this gonna be Kyle and Janine, where it's gonna have a catalysm of constant divorces? That was funny though, but it was unfortunate. And Kyle couldn't get another... Why is Kyle exercising in just a towel?
Why wouldn't I be exercising in just a towel?
I mean, if you do that on a regular basis, Kyle, I won't judge. I mean, you're doing squats. Look at your me go. Hanging out with Chris. I haven't checked my me in a while. Let's see what I got.
Hi, my lookalike. Great to see you.
Apparently, I want to get married to Alyssa. But what does Alyssa think? Dun dun dun. Let's see. What other Switch? Yeah, I don't know if there's any other like games I know that have toilet in them that's prominent enough.
I had another idea, but I just gotta look up something to confirm it. I only need one more game too, so that could be it.
Also, that section bothers me. I need to fix that in my options, cause go back up there. There we go. Save changes. There we go.
Alright, so my last game for my list is Mega Man Battle Network 6 on the Game Boy Advance, because there's a part where you have to help out a plumber, which Mega Man Battle Network games, basically they take place in kind of like a futuristic setting where like you can there's what's called jacking in to computer systems, where like you basically send your AI into like the computer system of various like things,
Mm-hmm.
which includes like actual PCs or like electrical appliances and that kind of thing. And there's like a side quest where you have to send the main character's Mega Man AI into a toilet's computer system.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so you're inside a toilet looking for a program.
I forget that there's computerized toilets now.
Oh, yeah, I forget that too.
Yeah.
In Japan.
Also, it's pretty funny. I'm looking at I came across a TV tropes page while googling this stuff, and it's like the whole Mega Man Battle Network series has I guess a category page called Radar on TV tropes, which is like basically content that managed to go under the radar in the games, and like it reminds me of just how much like, especially Mega Man Battle Network 2, it's like an E-rated game, but there's like so much stuff in there that I remember even as a kid I was like, whoa, you can say damn and hell in an E-rated video game?
Yes,
Because they
that would
snuck
be.
a couple of those words into Battle Network 2. There's also a part I'm seeing in here where there's a mention of whiskey being in the game because you need it to like solve a puzzle.
Whiskey's not that bad, and I think like those are cusses, so those are usually get an E10 rating.
Yeah, but
nowadays.
the E10 rating didn't quite exist at the time that this game came out, and
Yeah, so it'll be.
I think in
everyone.
general, well, actually, it's hard to say. Maybe it's use of alcohol that gets a game's rating bumped up,
Yeah,
and so
yeah. If it's
the
like
presence
mentioned.
of alcohol that is not consumed wouldn't be as big of a deal.
Oh yeah, for sure. If it's like consumed by any character, then it bumps it up a little bit. So we got Root Swag as the most vital. Chris and Jamie's there. Wow, Kyle, you're losing to Boyoyoing in vitality. Wow. Where's James? Oh, James. Wow.
There you go. There's my top 10.
There's number 26. James is slightly healthier than me. Apparently.
At 120 years old.
I feel like I'm outplayed by a 120-year-old man now. Mike, Mike, you need to get some vitality up. You're only number 33 out of 39. Justin's at the very bottom though. Sean's the most popular. Ooh. Kyle's number 10. He's climbing up the ranks. James is still there, number 13. I'm in the middle with Carl. Mike is number 27. He's climbing up the ranks of popularity, that's for sure. Soon Mike will have a bunch of friends. He'll be so friendly on all the island. Why is James still has like number 1 boy charm? Really, what's with the 120-year-old man? I'm number 4. Kyle at number 9. Mike's number 42. Like, not 42. Number 18. Emoto, you're number 1. Most girl charm. Everyone else is 0. Oh, we got Boombox. Got to end it off on the Boombox now. I'm rapping with Jamie. I don't want to battle Jamie.
Stop while you're behind, for the crowd's sake.
The sound of your voice makes my skin flame.
Oh no, that's so mean. I don't want to say it like that.
Dude, maybe I should stream the Mega Man Battle Network games at some point. Those are pretty good, and it's been a long time.
Battle Network games, I'm interested to see a little bit of Mega Man. I mean, I'm gonna
Those
try.
would also be a fun thing if we ever do our like one podcast category that we had in mind of like the the nostalgia series thing where it's like we play a game that's like a nostalgia game for one and then the other has never played it before.
I mean, just
Battle Network 2 is my favorite in the series. Like 1, it's like logically should start with 1, but it's definitely one of the weaker entries.
I know Justin wanted me to try Battle Network 5. That's the I know that.
Yeah, I'm not there's some gameplay elements of 5 that like it wasn't like usually my favorite. It's been a very long time since I played that game though, but my favorite is 2 cuz like it's one of the better ones in the series and it's also one of the ones that like I played when I was like really young. 3 is really good, and if people argue that that one is the best, then like I think that's fair. It's just that I didn't play that one until I was like 14 or so.
Interesting.
But Battle Network 3 is also really good, and a lot of the plot of the anime series was based on Battle Network 3.
Was it really?
Who's the me that doesn't?
Yeah, because I think the third game came out around the time that the anime was being made, and so they kind of very loosely based some of the plot developments in the anime off of content that was in Battle Network 3.
Oh, I got it. What were you saying, James?
So Battle Network was actually a manga before anything else.
Who's the me that doesn't have eye sockets?
That would be Boing.
Oh,
He does have eyes, but it's under his nose.
what the hell?
Yeah, no, Jacob was the one who made him. Let's see, what is while I launch up the while I launch up the
Oh my god, now that I'm looking back at these character pages of the Battle Network series, some of them just had absolutely terrible puns for their name in Japanese that I wouldn't have known when I was a kid.
Oh, that's funny.
The guy who controls Airman of the game is named Arashi Kazefuki, which Arashi means storm and Kazefuki just means blowing wind.
That's funny. Oh, wait. Oh, that's not the right game for my backloggery. Oh, shoot.
Snap, dude.
I was just like opening a cookie and says like, oh, play Sonic Adventure DX on my Steam. It's like, okay. And then what's the next game? Injustice, Gods Among Us Ultimate Edition for the NES. It's like, wait a minute. That was never existed on the NES.
This is nostalgic. When was the last time I played Battle Network? Probably like before high school or something.
Did I put
Been
that on my...
forever since I played these.
I think I put that on my PS Network. Yeah, so I did not put this on Steam. I wanna pick a min. I don't even know the song for Ayu no to whatever that is.
I know Uta.
Ayu no Uta, yes, that song. I don't know it properly. What does Ayu no Uta mean, Kyle?
I is love, and so I no Uta means the song of love.
Alright, yeah.
Or love song.
Baby, I'll sing you a love song.
I mean, Kyle's written a couple love songs.
If you can call them that. They're more like stalker songs.
Baby.
I mean, if like Naruto,
Techno digits, give him baby.
if
In your DMs until you tell me.
There's a lot of love songs that if you listen to them, like, looking back, they actually sound a little odd.
Oh, they're quite creepy, yeah. There's a pretty funny kind of gimmick, like concept band called Mass Intruder, where it's like they're sort of like a parody of like creepy pop punk love songs. Where like the gimmick of the band is that they're all like robbers, like they dress like Power Rangers with like different colored ski masks on, and they just sing songs that are like a mix of like love songs and songs about committing crimes. So it's like, baby, let's go on a crime spree together. We can do whatever we want whenever and things like that.
Maybe next week, Emoto, but I don't know if Kyle wants to make a love song that he finally got digits.
Now that I finally have digits.
I mean, it's true, you finally got digits. And it's with Jamie, who I lost to in a rap battle.